Look at that stack. That stack of games. Not a big stack, because I just got my PS3 a while ago. But, anyway. Welcome to my first vlog of this channel. And it's going to be a vlog of me talking about games. It's going to talk about games, anime, TV shows, maybe just anything. But today I'm going to talk about a specific genre of games. And before we do that, let's put on some epic music. Let's see what we have here. Always count on epic battle music. This is good. Alright. So, games. I want to talk about especially about RPGs, such as things like Skyrim, Dragon Age, and other ones specifically, such as RPG shooters, and how shooters in general these days are overpowering RPGs, such as this. This is my favorite game ever. Oh, crap. This is my favorite game ever. Mainly because it balances itself quite well. It has RPG elements. You get to collect things. Plenty of action, plenty of shooting, plenty of exploration. It's really good. But that changes in this game, the third installment, Mass Effect 3, because Mass Effect 3 actually loses some of that exploration of planets and stuff, and decides to replace it with more action. And that's what I'm trying to get to, is that RPGs nowadays are pretty lame. I'm not for Dragon Age. I had Dragon Age Origins, with some DLC involved in it, and it was pretty lame. I did not like Dragon Age. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but Dragon Age just wasn't an RPG I could get into. But I can say that differently for Skyrim. Skyrim is an RPG that I loved. It was very good. It was awesome. Great combat, great story, all of that. So if I had that for the PC, my PC broke. I need a new one fast. But, that was an RPG that I really enjoyed. And if I had it, I would definitely be doing a playthrough on it. But, that's pretty much the only RPG I can think of. Other RPGs such as, the Tales series. That is one of the best RPG series that I can think of today. Kingdom Hearts, Persona. Those are pretty much the only RPGs nowadays that are still good in my opinion. Because if you see here, I'm gonna pull out three of my favorite shooting games of all time. We got that one, we got this one, and we got this one. Alright, so we have Resistance 3, we have Mass Effect 2, and we have Red Faction Armageddon. These are my top 3 shooting games, probably, in all of existence. I'm not going to count Halo because I don't have a 360 anymore, but if I had one, then that would definitely be on it, but I don't. So, the thing is, I don't really think shooters deserve the credit that they're getting these days, because these two are the same. They're pretty much the exact same game. Now that I think of it, they pretty much are the same game. They have pretty much the same stories. Insects taking over the world and everything. Gotta stop them, and you killed somebody in the last game. So I'm not gonna spoil the stories because those are gonna be future playthroughs. But I wish there was more RPGs nowadays, like the Tales. I hate having to bring up the same game because I'm not too much familiar with RPGs, all too much. But the Tales series is probably the best one today. And yeah. In shooters, the most bland shooters are the ones that just require you to point, shoot, go to point A to point B. And I know that's pretty much what they are, but it needs more depth to it, whatever. Because I've seen good shooting games that have an amazing story, and I've seen ones that pull it off very well. It isn't tedious, isn't the same thing throughout every game. But games like Call of Duty, they don't deserve to be the game of the year, so they say. It just isn't. It's not good. Well, it's good, but it's deserving way too much credit for and RPGs aren't. So I'm asking you guys, what do you prefer, shooters or RPGs? Because I'm kind of at a crossroads here. Because let me tell you guys how I got into this. Because I used to be that kid to play Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot all day, but then they stopped making it, so I needed to earn new variety of games. So I went to Kingdom Hearts. That I'm gonna save how for a later date. But Kingdom Hearts was my favorite. Wait. I skipped a part. I hated Kingdom Hearts the first time I played it. I thought it was the stupidest game in the world, and it just couldn't accomplish anything. And now, ever since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, I replayed Kingdom Hearts 1 and said, I was wrong about this game. This game is freaking awesome, and I love it to death, and I will forever love it. But then, after Kingdom Hearts, I played Final Fantasy, which is another RPG. I played Final Fantasy all my life. I've played every single one except 11, 9, 11, and 10-2. Those are the ones that I did not ever play. Never really got around to it. I wanted to play 10-2, but never did. Maybe one day I will. But then Final Fantasy 13 came out because I was hooked on Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 7 being, of course, my favorites. Cloud fan, yes. Then when 13 came out was when I kind of lost my interest for RPGs, because 13 was not a good game. Graphic wise, yes. Story wise, nah. Combat wise, no. Wasn't a good game. Don't buy it, rent it, whatever. But one day I was in the 6th grade and I went over to my cousin's house, and he had another Kingdom Hearts 2, played that. But then I saw Halo. I saw Halo 3. I played Halo before this. I played Halo 2. Didn't really find what was a big deal about it. But I played Halo 3. This is where the year where I got into video games and found out that video games were life. So I loved Halo 3 for a long, long time. And I was like, this game is freaking awesome. Then I was like, what other shooting games are there that I'll like? I wouldn't count this as a shooting game, but I was introduced to, I can't find, I don't think, I forgot it, but I was introduced to Hitman later that time. This isn't the right one. Hitman Blood Money is the one that I played a lot. Don't necessarily count it as a shooting game. Well, it is a shooting game, of course, but not like other ones. So I played that. I played Gears of War. I played Halo ODST. Not as bad as everybody thinks, but it's yeah. So I later grew further and further away of RPGs, mainly because there were less and less of them coming out, and Mass Effect just basically ran down RPGs for me, like, because Mass Effect is just, it might be an RPG shooter, but it's mainly a shooter. Like, you can play through this game without collecting anything. You could just shoot your way through the whole game. So I just thought about that, like, and nowadays I'm just getting bored of shooting games. I'm getting bored of the Call of Duties. I'm getting bored of the Tomb Raiders. And I hear they're making a new Tomb Raider. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. But I'm getting tired because Tomb Raider to me was Call of Duty-ified, because you're not sneaking, you're shooting all the game, all the time. I know sneaking sometimes was an option, but unless you actually if you didn't care about sneaking, it's pretty much Gears of War light, okay? It's pretty much Gears of War without chainsaws, okay? That's pretty much what it is, guys. So, I'm really trying to get into RPGs more, because it's not like they are my favorite genre of games. It's RPGs, shooters, and fighters. Yeah, I do have Mortal Kombat. That's pretty much the only fighting game I got. But yeah. So I'm wondering, what other RPGs are there that I might like? Because hopefully Tales of Grace's F can change my mind. I'm getting that. I'm getting BioShock Infinite, definitely. BioShock 2 is gonna be a playthrough, most likely after Mass Effect 2. Don't know yet. Maybe, I don't know. But what else am I gonna get? I think I said I was gonna get Skyrim again. Not sure. I don't know what I said I was gonna get. But I just know I'm gonna get those two games for my birthday. I don't know what else I'm gonna get. I might get some DLC for Mass Effect 3 because I have none. I want the Omega and the Citadel DLC like really bad, because I want to go to Omega again, and I want to feel the complete Mass Effect story that's come to an end in the Citadel DLC. So yeah, so that's pretty much how I feel about RPGs. But fighters are a different story. Fighters are pretty much the same generic thing every time. Because the Mortal Kombat is pretty much the same as Street Fighter, except without the complicated little button controls. Yes, I dislike Street Fighter a lot. And Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. I was thinking about getting that game, but to think about it, I know I'm not gonna say it's the same as all the rest, because it probably isn't. I never really played it, but the controls I bet are the exact same. The graphics are pretty much the same, a little improved. Because other than that, it's pretty much your standard fighting game. I wouldn't say open world, but all you do is fight. I don't really like fighting games as much as the other two. I wish there was a fighting game like Raging Blast Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2. That was one of my favorite fighting games for a long time. Probably still is, because I like the little open area and you get to fight freely, go around the map and do a whole bunch of things. And I think that was really cool. I wish they had a better story mode and a better online. Those are the two things I hated about that game, and I hate that they took out the story mode. I might have said that already, but I'm not sure. I forgot. So, yeah, that's that. I wish they had a Dragon Ball Z game where it was online. I know online, but kind of like a Ultimate Tenkaichi, where you get to make your own character, but get more into depths with that. So you get to either create a Namek, android, human, Saiyan, whatever Frieza's race is. Maybe you can even make whatever Cell is. I know he's an android, but you can make a different Cell, a different Boo race. There's plenty of options with a Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Because, but I don't know why they just choose not to do it. Maybe because it takes too much time and effort to do that for them. But it's not good. It's not good to be lazy like that. But oh yeah, more customization with that game. Better combat, because all it was is just hitting the square button and then doing rock paper scissors. To see who will attack next. That's pretty much all the game was. Story mode was average, pretty good graphics. Not going to be playing that game though. I'm probably going to return it sometime soon. Probably on my birthday. 4 more days. Probably going to do a boss run of Tales of Graces. So although it's going to be a playthrough, I do want to record some videos of it, mainly because I've been waiting for this game for a long time. It's been out for a while now. I still haven't got it, so I just want to hurry up, play it, and have fun. That's all I want. That's all I want. What else? So yeah, that's pretty much this vlog. So to wrap it up, all I did was just talk about shooting games and how they're pretty much taking over RPGs. How RPGs need to become better, more open world, more exploration, less crap, and and fighting games. Pretty much the same thing, but wish they had a little bit more customization to them, more depths into the fighting. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to talk about for the day. So yeah, next time you'll see me, I'm going to be recording some more Mass Effect, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Give your opinion on what you think about the subject, and if you want me to talk about a specific subject in general. So I'm going to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.